Well, we are getting ready to leave on our biggest trip yet. Up till now, our longest trip has been 8 weeks. I think 8 weeks. Maybe just 6 weeks. We've done 6 weeks in the Jeeps. I don't remember if we've done 8 weeks in the Ross Monster yet or not. So, yeah. So this one's gonna be at least 4 months. We're leaving here in 3 days. Kara's Jeep is not going with us initially, but we have a patron who owns a trucking company that is going to bring Ren to us in Idaho in 3 weeks. And then Ren will probably be pretty much with us for the rest of the trip. But at least starting out, she's not. So, taking the Ross Monster, taking Sully, towing Sully, and that way we can travel together to begin with. Now's the decision, or now's the time to decide what's going and what's not. We're going to be up north the whole time. So temperatures are going to be all over the map because we'll be at elevation up north at times. Hopefully we'll be around a lot of water. So yeah, now just taking away redundancies of gear, figuring out where gear is going to go. Need to buy some new gear. So yeah, that's what today is all about. Starting out, I do want to take a wood fire pit, and I've got two that are both really good. This is my new one it's the Firefly. They were kind enough to actually cut my logo into it, but it is really heavy. It doesn't have any type of bag or case, and I think this one's going to stay home. I've had this one from Life Do for years. I don't even know if they're still in business. It's a much smaller, much thinner, lighter weight fire pit. They cut Ozark into it. But this one has a bag and it's lighter and more compact. So I think this one wins, and this one's going to go for when we have wood fires. We already have the tripod torch for when we have a propane fire pit. But yeah, I think this one wins. I love the other one, but this one's just more portable. And that one has always fit really nice right in this little spot, wedged into the bottom of the fridge slide. So that's where it's going to go. Oh look, Yankum got new. We did get some updated recovery gear. We've got, oh shoot, what do they call these things? I call it their big donuts. Their big recovery ring, offset recovery ring, offset winch ring. There we go. Every vehicle has one of these now, and got one of their big super shackles in case we ever need to like wrap around an axle or something like that. So recovery gear is good, but every Jeep now has an offset recovery winch ring, which is nice to have in every vehicle. VO45 Plus is staying. Tires just recently got rotated. Kara's tires got new valves, stems in it so she can air down faster. I need to make a decision on my paddleboard. One thing I want to do real quick is thank the sponsor of this video, and I mean, they're going to be sponsoring some of the videos in this journey, so I'm super pumped about that. But it's a product that I really believe in, and that is 3W floor liners. You've seen me talk about them before, but they make some of the best floor liners I've ever used. There's a reason I had the 3W in here instead of the Jeep floor liners that I did get with the Jeep. But these, I love the deep grooves in these that hold the dirt, they hold the mud, getting in and out, like with wet feet and stuff. They hold the water, and prevent it from, making it better. Great traction. If you saw my videos in Moab, these made a huge difference in some of those really steep descents. Being able to actually grip the floor to hold on. So I don't just say that. It really does make a difference. And they're super easy to clean. These need to be cleaned from my last trip to the Ozarks. But they're super easy to clean. But we've got them not only in the Jeep, but also in the Ross Monster. So we've got the 3W floor liners for the Ford F350. As you can see, I need to clean these too. But they fit like a glove. They fit so perfect. And again, these have deep grooves. They keep your feet planted. This stays planted as you're going down the trail. It just does a great job of, keeping your carpet fairly clean. So I can't speak enough about the quality of 3W floor liners and how awesome they are. Here's what the passenger side looks like. Look how tight that fits. Look how perfect that fits in there. It's really quite exceptional. Here's the passenger side on the Ford. So they make them for all different makes and models. Not just, you see I've still got shoes in here. Not just Fords and Jeeps, but they make them for all different makes and models. And if you need a good set of floor liners, check out the link in the description. Save some money and get you some of the best ones I've ever used. Kara got the new Apex valves installed on her wheels so she can air down her 40s a whole lot faster. And so she's in the garage now, trying to count and see, because there's no gauge on them, so you just pull and count and figure out where you are. So she's trying to learn. That's so aggressive.
17 seconds to get down to 16 from 35.
That's real fast.
Yeah. No, it's to 20. $15.5. What do you think, 22?
Yeah, let's go 22. See what you get down to. Perfect. That's super fast. Are you counting? Are you counting one thousands or Mississippi's?
Thousands.
Counting thousands.
Yeah. All right, let's air it back up.
Okay. Well, this is why you always test out new gear at home, because the Apex valves have a very narrow or very short depth, whatever that's called, nipple. Valve piece right there. And Kara's chucks that came with her Kraken system are the original chucks, and they're too deep. They don't fit on. So luckily I have a old Morphlate hose laying around, and the chucks from it right here, the chucks from it aren't as deep and they fit. So I'm swapping out the chucks from the Kraken to the Morphlate chucks, and then it'll work.
It's a good thing we learned this now.
Very good thing we learned this now. This would suck if we learned this on the trail.
I've been rolling at 14 on the highways. Oops.
Perfect. I'd really like to take my paddleboard on this trip, considering how much I hope we're, staying near water. My thought was, we've got this bag right here from Inca 4x4. It's a trash bag, is what it's designed to be, or a little storage bag. We rarely put trash in it. Unless we're like camping and we take the trash from the inside trash can, and then I'll just throw it in here, and then we'll empty it out when we get to a gas station or whatever. So I thought about putting the paddleboard in there. I think it'll fit, but I don't know if it's smart to lose the trash bag. Although I do have the trash bag on the back of Sully. That could work. Okay, I need to get my paddleboard. There's so much to think through. It's a lot. This is my backup. Okay, yep. Yeah. That can go there. I would rather go on the back though. So I'm gonna try that. This can be my backup if we need that bag. I can just throw this in there. Okay. Let's see. This is so dusty. That may be a problem. I don't think that's big enough. No. Oh, maybe. Nope. It works. It fits, kind of, sort of, mostly. Oh no. I knocked that off. That's okay. I'm not excited about that. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the Gladiator. That'll do. I think I'll regret not taking it more than me being annoyed that when I need in the tote I have to pull that out. I think if I don't have it when I want it, I'll regret it. Even though we may encounter some cold nights, like out in the Jeep and stuff, I'm not taking my diesel heater. That's just too much for a trip like this. So I've got my really nice down blanket. I couldn't find my stuff sack, so I had this empty tote and just stuffed it in here, and this way it gives it some rigidity and easy way to pack it. And I have my 12-volt electric blanket for my rooftop tent, so that'll be fine. Electric blanket lives there. I have got my spinning reel, I've got my fly rod, tackle box, net. Do plan on doing some fishing on this trip. I have gun bag, what's going to be my competition pistol, because I will be competing in a match in Oregon, so that'll be exciting. Actually, I was goofing off on the USPCA website 3 nights ago, and to register for the one in Oregon. You can't register for it yet. But I'm like, I wonder if there's anything in Arkansas. And there is, in 2 days. So the day before we leave, I'm going to go compete here in Arkansas. I'm going to film that. I'm going to film that experience. It'll be my first time ever competing. Nobody may care. Nobody may watch that. But I'm going to film it and share it. And we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. But my friend Ursula, who is at Gear, y'all met her there if you watched the Gear video. She's the one who said you need to be competing. She's actually driving here from Phoenix and will be here tomorrow to compete with me on Saturday. So that's freaking cool. I mean, it's like we have plenty of time for this, but it'll be fun. We don't have time for this, but we're going to do it anyway. It'll be fun. It'll be totally fun. We don't have to even leave until like Sunday early afternoon because we're just driving to Kansas City. So we got plenty of time. Absolutely. So yeah, got the targets, got the guns. I need to pack a little bit more ammo, but that's easy. Time to go shopping. Quick stop at Home Depot. There's something here that I really need. Just to have with us at all times. I've encountered way too many down trees not having a chainsaw that it's just time to buy one and figure out where to keep it. All right, I am not here to spend Milwaukee or DeWalt or Makita or Stihl kind of money. They're actually having a sale right now on a 16-inch 40-volt Ryobi with battery and charger. I think that'll work perfect. Mission accomplished. 16-inch 40-volt chainsaw. Anything we're going to encounter, this should do it. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Like, where is this going to live in our setup? That's the question. Well, I was debating back and forth about taking my one wheel. But we're going to be at 4 shows. Expo PNW, the big thing, Toledo Jeep Fest, and Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So we'll be at those 4 shows for sure. And yeah, the one wheel is going to be handy. So I'm packing the one wheel. All right, one wheel can fit right here, right by the door, plugged into the inverter, charging. Yeah, good to go. To say this trip is caused a little bit of stress is certainly an understatement, because there's just so many unknowns. I mean, we know what states we're going to go in. We know generally when we'll be there. We've got the first few weeks loosely planned out, but not any details. Like, we don't know. I have no idea where we're camping. Don't know what elevation, don't know what temperature range. So we just kind of got to be prepared for everything. Got to be super flexible in this. So, yeah. There's definitely some stressors. Because we're going to be so far away from home, it's not like we can just, you know what, that's fine. We can live without it for a couple weeks. We're not going to be gone a couple weeks. We'll be gone 4 months. So, yeah. Yeah, lots to think through. All right, well, I clearly need a shower now. I can't think of anything else that I'm overlooking. I'm sure little odds and ends will come up here and there, but for the most part, I think we have what we need to have a successful trip. Clothes, shoe choices, all that sort of stuff. We'll do that. Well, that'll be last minute. But gear-wise, Jeep-wise, both Jeeps have been serviced. Both Jeeps have tires rotated. Both Jeeps have, Gary's got the new valves. All the stuff in the Jeeps check out. The Ross Monster is good. It'll have to be serviced along the trip somewhere. I mean, that's gonna be part of that. I mean, no big deal. Yeah, I think we're gonna be ready. Come back, subscribe. This will be an epic journey. This will be like we're gonna go put our money where our mouth has been for the last couple years, pushing toward this goal, and we're out of here. So be sure and subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow along. I'm going to be filming as much of it as possible. The good, bad, the ugly. Let you know how it goes. Hopefully by the end of this, we'll, we'll come back early fall, late summer, early fall. And, at that point, Kara's daughter, maybe finding a roommate and moving out, and then we'll make the decision of what to do with the house. So here we go. Like I said, subscribe, hit the bell, like the video, hype the video if you would please. That's the thing now. All the important links are in the description for everything. Patreon, AMW, conversions, discount codes, all the things are down there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Have any suggestions on where to go? Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon. Got a lot of recommendations in the last video for South Dakota. A whole lot of recommendations for South Dakota. So if you got some other recommendations, if you want to message me on Facebook or Instagram, hit me up with some sweet campsites by water that you know of. I won't tell anybody. So yeah, appreciate all that. It's gonna be fun. See you next time. Bye.